Richard here, Richard Guitar. Hope you're all doing all right. Today, looking at this beautiful float down the stream chord sequence from the mod father Paul Weller. This is Above the Clouds, using some major sevenths, minor sevenths, and some major chords. So there's a handful of chords, a little bit more advanced, so stick with us really quickly before we dig into the lesson. If you want this sheet and a ton of other things on my site, there's some links below for you to go and check out. And if you're here on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. You can also use my WhatsApp service and request a sheet and I'll send it right over. So if you go do those, now let's dig right into the lesson. The first two chords that we're going to be looking for here are E major 7 and A major 7. Now, a little more tricky, you want to bar your first finger on the 4th fret over the last 3 strings, and then with your little finger and your 3rd finger, you want your little finger on the A string and your 3rd finger on the D string on 7 and 6, so you're creating this shape. We're hitting all 6 strings and there's no middle finger involved, little 3rd and 1st over the 4th, 6th and 7th fret. Now, what you want to try and do, you're hitting this open E string to start with, and then going on a down and up strike, and then hitting your strings. And then we go into this beautiful after chord, which is A major 7, and that's 4, 5, 6, 7 from your high E. So 4, 5 on B, 6 on G, and then 7 on D. But this time, don't go with your low E string, because you're rooting from the A, therefore it's A major 7. So these two chords, now you want to keep doing that. So that goes through your verse. So that'll be your autumn blue with sleeves at me. Keeps going. Red in winter as I walk. And again. Summer always comes so quick. Couple more. Barely stopping like my thoughts. And then we hang on that E major 7, okay? Now then your next part, F sharp minor 7, G sharp minor 7, bar in the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the A string on the 4th, and then we shift that a whole tone to the 4th fret. So F sharp minor 7, G sharp minor 7. Once, twice, 3, but then we shift up to B. Now I've heard him do this live on this B chord, where instead of doing your conventional B bar chord on the 7th fret, the 5th chord, everybody knows that, you hook the 1st finger, and you have this bit of a jangle on it, and I quite like that. It's a bit sort of Johnny Marr, a bit Smithsy, but it's got this really lovely sound to it. So when he does the dip and spin and chase so fast, and again, then I have to wonder, F sharp minor 7th, but then all the way up to that beat. So that's your next section. That's like your first chorus. Now, the chorus after, he actually sings Above the Clouds, so it's a bit odd. It's sort of, you treat that as a chorus. To me, it sounds a bit like a bridge, but that's your chorus. Then you go back into verse, E major 7 again, and then A major 7 again, creating that. So it's got that rhythm going on throughout the song. Now then, it goes back to this part, but that's when he's singing Above the Clouds, what's to be found. So he's doing it again, have to wonder, and then, oh, will I last? Now, again it does that hang on that E major 7 and doesn't go to the A major 7. Again, if you want the whole sheet of this, click the link below. I've got a copy of it, can send it to you, including this lesson, over on my page over on Patreon. That's patreon.com/RichardGuitar123. Easy as 1, 2, 3 to join. Now, what we've got is this final section, okay? You've got C sharp minor, F sharp minor 7, goes again, and then A, B. So that is your, let's call it your middle 8. Now that's the, as my anger shouts, of my own self-doubt, C sharp minor, F sharp minor 7. Goes again, goes again. And then at the end of that, A, and then to B. Okay, so that part, if we go through it together, as my anger shouts, and my own self down, my self screams into my dreams. Goes again when you're scared of living, but afraid to die. A, scared of giving, but I must find the faith to keep it. Then back to your hook. Okay, so E, A major 7, F sharp minor 7, G sharp minor 7. There's also a B. Then in this middle part, C sharp minor, and we bring in this A. Now then right towards the end, he does this lovely little outro where he's singing running high, I catch a sail in evening time. So that's a little different. He stays on the E major 7, F sharp minor 7, and then to B. Okay, so that's just a new little part using the chords we're already doing, but we've just got them just a slightly different order. So E major 7, F sharp minor 7, and B. Now, one little last thing. It does this gorgeous thing here where you've got like this alternative of E major 7 going here, where you bar your first finger over the 9th fret on the last 4 strings, hook your little finger here on the high E on 11, and then goes to this E major 7th shape here, which is 9, 8, 9 on D, G and B. And then, now, if you're not into that, then go give your head a shake. Okay, so you got... So, again, I've blitzed through it, but I've got a supporting sheet on my site if you want to go grab that, or send me a WhatsApp or an email or comment below with a request. So, I want you to go away and work on that. Stick with it. I know it's a bit more challenging, it's a little bit harder, but it's extremely rewarding, okay? Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Keep looking out for new lessons and hit a song request in the comments below, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.